Pope Francis. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, this humble son of Italian immigrants was destined to change the face of the Catholic Church. But before he became a pope, celebrated for his compassion and simplicity, he lived an ordinary childhood, filled with football games on dusty streets, Sunday family meals, and a burgeoning love for his faith. In 1958, at the age of 21, Jorge made a life-altering decision. He joined the Society of Jesus. Becoming a Jesuit was not only a religious choice, but a commitment to serving the poor, the sick, and the marginalized. During his years as a priest, and later as a bishop, Jorge often walked the slums of Buenos Aires, comforting the forgotten and advocating for them with humility. When he ascended to the papacy in 2013, he chose the name Francis in honor of Saint Francis of Assisi, a symbol of poverty, humility, and peace. From that moment, everything he did seemed to reflect those values. Forget the gilded traditions. Pope Francis made headlines by ditching luxury cars for a modest Ford Focus and choosing to live in a simple Vatican guest house rather than the Grand Apostolic Palace. But his humility hasn't dulled his courage. Pope Francis has tackled some of the most sensitive issues of our time: climate change, social inequality, racial justice, and even the role of LGBTQ+ individuals within the Church. He speaks not with judgment, but with love, calling on the world to build bridges, not walls. Even in his 80s, his energy is palpable. Whether it's washing prisoners' feet during Holy Week, or personally ringing people who've written to him in despair, Pope Francis demonstrates his belief that faith isn't confined to church walls. It's found in how we treat one another. And though critics exist, as they always will, many see in Pope Francis a leader who breathes new life into ancient traditions, advocating for a church that is less about power and more about people. One might wonder, what is his greatest legacy? Is it his embrace of simplicity, his bold calls for reform? Or perhaps it's something even deeper, the enduring message that love and kindness, even in the smallest acts, have the power to transform our lives and the world. Pope Francis reminds us that leadership doesn't mean standing above others. Sometimes it means kneeling to serve.